especially over drinking. So we're out here to talk to you teens about stop binge drinking or reduce it.
Finding out why young people binge drink.
I wanna be drunk when I wake up.
Hey, my name's Dayo.
My name's Ladi. Today we're in Ravensbourne
To speak to a few students about binge drinking and to find out their opinions on it.
Love will scar your makeup, lipsticks to me, so now I maybe lean back there. I'm sat here, wishing I was sober.
Hello guys, I'm currently in Ravensbourne. I'm going to interview Prince and ask Prince a few questions about binge drinking and find out his opinion.
This is Joanna, and she studies architect, and we'll be talking to her about the effects and what she sees was happening in binge drinking.
Now that I'm in uni, I've witnessed a lot of people that binge drink.
Alright.
Yes, I know quite a few people.
Prince, what do you generally think about binge drinking?
Me personally, I think binge drinking is there's no need for it. Drinking is fine, but drinking to the point where you can't control your body is a bit too much, I feel like. So yeah, binge drinking is not really a good thing in my opinion.
Do you think like they start off as binge drinkers, or do you think they start off as social drinkers?
That could be like, it could be an addiction. That's what it is, because it brings you on high, and then it brings you to...
So what's the regular drink that students tend to drink when you're at uni?
Not that I take count of it, but I see students drink quite a lot, like more than they should be, to be honest. But that's their choice, whether they choose to drink or not. But me personally, I wouldn't drink to the point where, like, I wouldn't have control over my body. So.
But a house gets cold when you cut the heating. Without you to hold, I'll be freezing. Can't rely on my heart to beating, cause you take parts of it every evening. Take words out of my mouth just from breathing.
So since you know students, that a few students in Ravensbourne that drink a lot, like how do you find it? Like, is it because I know you, for example, you don't drink a lot, so how do you find it? How do you see the students? Do you think it's a bit unnecessary, or what's your basic views on it?
No, I feel that they can enjoy themselves. They can drink, they can have fun. But yeah, as I said before, I feel like drinking too much is a bit unnecessary, because it's just causing damage to your body, and it could affect you in the future. So I don't see why they should drink so much just to have fun when they can't even remember what happens the next day.
So how much do you know of binge drinking?
Not much actually.
So you don't know like the effects of binge drinking?
Not really. I did it a bit for psychology when I was in A-levels, but I haven't actually witnessed it in person.
Phrases like when you're leaving me. Should I? Maybe I'll get drunk again. I'll be drunk again. I'll be drunk again to feel a little love.
So Prince, is there anything you would like to share with the young viewers at home to let them know how they can stop binge drinking?
If you're out there and you binge drink, to me, I think you shouldn't, because there's other ways of having fun. You shouldn't drink like excessively, because there's no need for it. So just make sure that you don't drink that much, and just try and have a good time without drinking excessively.
Thank you, Prince. So those were Prince's views on binge drinking.
I wanna hold your heart in both hands. Now watch it fizzle at the bottom of a Coke can. And I got no plans for the weekend, so should we speak then? Keep it between friends, though I know you'll never.
This is Ladi, and she studies architect. Hello.
Hi.
Do you know much about binge drinking?
I know of it, as in I've heard about stories and what it does.
Love me like you used to. There may be other.
Have you ever witnessed anything?
No, not in person. No, never.
What have you heard of it?
I want to know how like many teenage groups just drinking excessively.
Also increases the risk of high blood pressure, which is one of the most important risk factors for having a heart attack or stroke.
And like, body's reacting to it, like all the vomiting and all the disgusting stuff.
Also, I assume you're not a drinker.
Only like to a limit. Moderate drinking.
Social
just
drinking.
Social drinking, yeah, that's the word.
So, like, you've never been to a party and witnessed anyone doing drinking?
I've never been to a party where it's gone too crazy. It's just only been with friends, Yeah, I never drank when I was like 13. I've never drunk anything.
Guidelines of 2 to 3 units for women and 3 to 4 for men, you'll soon start to see the benefits. First of all, you'll sleep better, you'll feel better and be more productive in your work and your life in general. And you'll be looking healthier and losing weight because you'll be consuming less calories. Plus you'll know that for all the effects that you can see, as a result of drinking less, your long-term health prospects will also be much improved. So, those are the main effects of alcohol on your body.
I've kind of been around a mature group. So.
You're a controlled drinker?
Yeah.
Do you know the effects of binge drinking?
Well, only as far as like just a really severe hangover.
Did you know that if you binge drink too much, it affects the liver?
Oh yeah, well alcohol does that anyway. But if you binge drink, I think you might do it faster.
Yeah.
Just die faster.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks.
So hello guys, I'm here to introduce a little interview with Tara, who's going to be telling us about her past experiences with binge drinking. She currently studies in C2K. She's just going to give us a little insight on it. Hello Tara.
Hello Dayo.
Just give the camera a little insight and tell them about you.
I'm a student at CTK and I study business, law and English literature.
Thank you Tara. We're just going to be talking about Tara's past experiences and how she handled them. So Tara, how did you find out that maybe someone in your family or yourself was alcoholic?
Well, it dates back to like when I was like 7. Yeah, I would say around 7, and my mum would come in early hours in the night and morning, and she would be very aggressive. She would stumble in, smash stuff up. Like she'd come into like me and my sister's room and hit us sometimes and
wow.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the best ordeal for you?
No, it was, at the time we didn't really know how serious it was, but later on we see, that was quite intense for a 7-year-old to be going through. So yeah, it was less than normal.
What was like the worst moment for you? Like dating back, like maybe the worst thing that you've seen happen to yourself, sister or mother?
I think the worst was one night and she came in and she was just so drunk, and we had like a mirror and like she smashed the mirror and like she cut her hand and like there was blood everywhere, and she started crying, and me and my sister were asking her, what's wrong? She just kept on shouting and swearing. Yeah, I remember it literally like it was yesterday. Like it was terrible.
Where was your father at the time?
He's not, he's not around, so it was literally just me, my sister and my mum, so we didn't really have another parent to fall back on or anything. That was our only parent, that was our main parent, and she would get in such a state, so yeah, it was hard.
As you grew up from age to age, how did you learn to handle the alcohol?
Like, I feel that I didn't know it, but I think it had an effect on me, because when I would go out and stuff as well, I just thought, I started drinking a bit early, like when I was 14, 15, and I would go out and get drunk because I just thought that's what you're kind of meant to do. Like, I didn't know the difference between having a drink responsibly and just getting wasted. So
would you say the way your mother acted was passed down to you, and then maybe you took some...
Yeah, I feel that it had a negative effect on me, and it's something that got passed down to me, not knowingly. Yeah.
What about your sister? Does she binge drink as well?
My sister, funnily enough, no, she doesn't really drink too much. I think it had a different effect on her to the point that she doesn't drink at all. She can't stand, you know, alcohol. You know, yeah.
Do you think, have you stopped binge drinking? That's the important question I haven't asked.
Yeah, I have. I've recently like started counselling and stuff to, you know, help me with my drink problem. Because I did realise afterwards, like, people were telling me like it's a problem, like it's actually a problem, and people don't understand that if you don't get help, you're not gonna know how bad it is. Yeah.
So, would you like to send out a little message to people at home, just letting them know that?
I just want to say that, you know, it's okay if you have like alcohol dependency. It's actually okay. Like, if you don't get help, you're never gonna know how serious the situation is. And most of the time, like, you use alcohol to, like, you know, cover up your real pain, so you just get drunk, and that's just not the way forward. And I say, if anybody feels like they are dependent on alcohol and have alcohol addiction, I think they need to, you know, speak up and get help for it, because that's the only way they're going to get better.
Thank you, Tara.
Thank you, Dara.
Back at you.